Magic lesson for the day. I thought I would talk about animal familiars, because everybody talks about familiars and witches have familiars, and you think about the classic witch's cat as a familiar, but there's actually three different kind of familiars you can have. Yes, you can have the living familiars, which is the witch's cat or that little shih tzu you have that you guys can read each other's mind. You have all this, me and my dog are more than me and my dog, and sometimes it's even your bird or your ferret or your cat. So living animals can be where you have more than just your pet. It's a psychic connection. They seem to know if you're doing spiritual or magical things. They come in. They seem to know and judge you if you're not in a good place or you're not doing your best stuff. So if you think you have I have lots of different ways you can check to see if you have a magical animal, but the best way is get down on the ground or get that bum on your level, look into their eyes and connect. Get into their breathing if you can. Share your brain a moment. It sounds really funny. Your family members or roommates might put you away, but you can connect into your animal, your spirit animal, and you can really decide if this is your familiar. But you probably know it is anyway. You probably know it is anyway. So whether it's a bird or a ferret or a cat or a dog, enjoy it. If you have a spirit animal, they are your magical partner. They will help you travel between the worlds. Now, a second kind of spirit animal is the more etheric kind, the astral kind, the spirit animal. That's getting more into like the Native American totem animals. I relate with crow or wolf or bear medicine, owl medicine. Now, those are given to us. Where the first animal, the living spirit animal, they kind of find us. They might show up at our doorstep or at the shelter going, this is the one for me because they called us in. So they come to us on the spirit animal, or they just find us. With the spirit animal, they kind of are given to us by spirit, God, gods, whatever you believe in. You may have a taking to it, whether it's crows or this obsession with, who knows, elephants, wolves, coyotes, lizards, snakes, and they turn up everywhere. Maybe not in real life. I know somebody who has polar bear, not going to find a lot of polar bears walking around, but the magazine she opens up and there's polar bears. So whether you've done it in a meditation time or you're just going, there is something a little synchronistic, my obsession with snakes, lizards, polar bears, that may be one of your etheric spirit animals. That's a good thing to get to know in meditation time. Definitely look it up. Let your higher self tell you what the meaning for it is for you. These animals are given to you to teach you lessons. Either you're like the wisdom of an owl or the sneakiness of a snake or the wiliness of a coyote. Literally, the things that you think about, that the attributes these animals have, are ones that we are given that maybe we need more of, or they're one of our strong suits. So where the spirit animals living, your dog, your cat, they help us travel through the realms. They are our working partner. These others are like teachers of our magical, what we want to learn. Those can change in time too. I did a meditation last night in my animal familiars class that we built the totem, and whether you have bear or owl, and see what order they're in. It's really interesting to see, and it starts telling stories of, these are my lessons and I understand why, and I understand when I was a little kid, why this and why that. So that is the second kind of spirit animal. And the third kind of spirit familiar is the created kind, the self-created kind. And for those of you who know me very well, you know about dragons. So a dragon is a created spirit animal. We literally created ourselves. We create spirits all the time. Spirit of success, spirit of failure, spirit of I can't do it, spirit of I'm tired, spirit of magic, rub the Buddha's belly, the lucky cat in the Chinese store. Well, a dragon is a spirit, created, real, living spirit. You are creating a fetish, which is a real living entity out of an inanimate object. It's a golem in Hebrew, it's an egregore, it's a servitor, it's a tulpa, lots of names. So those are animals. Those are your animal created. In traditional British witchcraft, they don't put their familiars in their cats because they're going, Cats kind of hate this sometimes. It's like, no, I don't want to sit and do magic. I'm a cat. Even though some do. They literally get a skull and they put their familiar into a bone. That's created within it. But if you're working with animal and create an animal, know that that is one of your animal familiars. So you might have all three. They might be the same for life. They might be ever changing. So your spirit animals can be the real, living, usually house pet type. The totem animals, the spirit animals, as in eagle, lizard, alligator. I've heard some really wild ones, or your self-created spirit animals. So go find yourself some. I don't know. They're going to find you.
My Paranormal Network.